the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Motion to accept the agenda with flexibility.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Okay, motion carries. Kurt, old business.
Okay, if you don't mind, Peter, I'll jump right down to the nuisance hearing and then I'll do some
Okay.
old business, if that's okay.
Yep.
Can I do that right?
Yep.
Okay. So, Joe has, your enforcement officer has been monitoring and following up, I think breaking everything, Kevin. This property, and this is the one where you were gracious enough to grant a continuance last month for the property owner because her mother had had a stroke and she wanted additional time. And Joe has reported to our office that she has made some progress, a fair amount, and that he would like to have you continue this again so that you don't have an evidentiary hearing today. You do not have to. You could have your evidentiary hearing. We're prepared to do that. But his recommendation is that you set it to be continued and reconvened on March 16th at 8:30 a.m. And Kathy, I don't know how that looks from a schedule perspective, but if that works for you, and if the commissioners are okay, I'd like you to consider a motion to continue and to authorize that order to be signed.
I make a motion to, for notice of continuous order for the property at 604 William Street in Howe.
Yeah, seeing that she's getting stuff cleaned up, I'll second that. Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the
great.
same.
Thank you. And I'm going to give this to Kathy because I set it up for Terry's signature. So if you could get him when it's appropriate and he feels up to it, have him sign it, get it to us, and we'll get Joe to serve it. And then we'll be prepared. Hopefully, we won't have to have a hearing.
Right.
But at this point, at least we've got it set in case there's no further progress. So, okay, back to old business. Thank you, Peter. Excuse me. I guess the first item would be to address Bill Moore has a request, unless he wants to do it under his own, he can give you more information on it, but he's been monitoring the reimbursement possibilities for all the recent weather issues. And so he has put together a disaster declaration that is Kevin has and is asking you to approve that to January 23rd. And so hopefully he can explain what the issues are as far as getting some reimbursement. But the idea is to be in a position to get it if we can. So.
Anything you want to add, Bill?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, it doesn't really do anything per se around the county, but if the state would allow, it would make us eligible for reimbursement of funds that were used during the storm. Like I said, I know we've got the town's highway department, some schools that have some cost incurred over that week. So as of now, the federal government says no, but the state is trying to get that changed to allow it. So this does nothing but make us eligible if that happens.
Yeah.
I make a motion to proceed with the declaration, excuse me, number 2026-01-23 back to January 23rd for a local disaster emergency within LaGrange County.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes.
Thank you. Thanks, Bill. And then the final item I have for you to consider, which is for the sheriff more than anything, is an amendment to the current contract with CPC, which is their public communications program. It's basically what allows the inmates to have phone conversations through their commissary account. And so the inmates get charged for that. We pay a service fee to CPC to have that. And the FCC has had some rule changes that have reduced the amount of reimbursement we're getting. But this new contract amendment allows us to recover 2 cents per minute. So if you're okay with that, Sheriff may have some comments. I don't know, but I feel that it's ready to go, and we recommend you approve it. Authorize him to recover some of the lost revenue that he's experiencing from the FCC changes.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, if you have any questions for me, again, this is coming from the FCC. We really have no control over that. So we're going to be losing quite a bit. So this is just a 2 cents that we can pick up for a little bit of recovery. So
I have nothing.
Yeah. Whatever they want.
Okay, motion to approve the contract with CPC for swim recovery on inmates calls.
Okay, second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same.
Yeah, and that,
Second reading.
We just finished it up this morning, so it'll take Terry's signature. So just, I'll get that to Kathy again, and once
So
she
does
gets a chance, so does that. So
Does
all
that-
three of those
Does that need
documents.
a second reading?
It does not, but thank you for asking. So I think we're good, and when it's appropriate, Kathy, if you can get Terry's signature to those documents as well.
Okay.
That's all I have on that, and I am finished with my old business.
Go ahead.
Item.
Yep.
We have a claim for a veteran's burial. It was a longtime resident and just recently moved out of the county. But because the ordinance that you have says must be a county resident, just seeking approval, lifetime resident and just recently moved out for care. So if you could get that, if you would, a motion to approve that, I would appreciate it.
And while you're considering that, I didn't know if Alan was here, but he had talked to me and given me some requested changes to the ordinance, which would include that.
Yeah.
So I'm working on getting that
They
ready.
don't have many options.
Yeah.
Around here if they, I mean.
Well, they had moved out to be taken care of by their
Yeah.
daughter, so.
So I will bring that to you for the, and hopefully at the next staff meeting to review, that will be, put this request in formal ordinance form.
I'll make a motion to approve the ordinance, or not the ordinance, to approve the request for the veterans burial.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes.
Kathy, did you want me to do my other one while I was up here? Or,
You can.
okay, so then,
Yep.
just requesting to go to council with, SAS, who redid our security system in the jail. We're looking at upgrading the speakers. Those are original speakers when the jail was built. So, we'd like to, upgrade those. Kathy has a copy, I believe it's 36,400, and I'd be able to cover that out of commissary. I'm just requesting to go to council to talk to them about it.
Okay with it? Make a motion to allow the contract with Security Automation Systems to upgrade the intercom and speaker system in the jail.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Been nice if the previous sheriff would have done that, everything else.
Yeah, we don't sign it. We need to get money first.
Yes, to go to council.
That's a good question. Yeah, it's on hold.
Next, we've got up the review of the quotes for the new pagers.
I have an email here. Both companies are going to resend quotes with corrected information. So
Do we want to open up what we have and then just take those under advisement, and then if it changes, we'll know. If not,
yeah, new one's coming.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We sent it out for bid to 3 different
Mhm.
parties. They all 3 sent in bids. Kevin has those there. And if you want to just read those off.
yeah,
We're
it
going
wouldn't,
to,
it wouldn't hurt.
yeah, just so you
Okay.
know.
ERS, $126,536.77. First due communications, $136,025.40. And the third one is, excuse me, J&K Communications. And that's for $125,429.43. So that would be the best of 3, less of 3.
And Kathy, what's the status of the appropriation for that? Is that something that the commissioners have to go about getting it, or is it on council's agenda, or what's?
So the funds are not available at this time because it came right at the end of 25, the request. So we have to take it to council due to advertising constraints. March council meeting is the earliest that they will be able to act on it. They could hear about it in February, but they can't act until I get it properly advertised.
So the commissioners probably would consider this at their second meeting in March.
Probably the 16th one, yeah.
Correct, after the
Yeah.
funding's in place,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so we'll wait till then and just take those under advisement and see what we get back.
Okay.
Okay, next up is clerk. Kim.
I'm here to get approval for our annual maintenance agreement with Microvote for our voting machines for $15,000. It's just our annual maintenance that they do for voting machines.
Let me find it here. I make a motion to approve the purchase of annual maintenance agreement from Microvote for the amount of $15,000.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. I don't know if you want to sit down. I got the IT and clerk up next for jury management software. She is here, so I wasn't sure if you were sitting, if you were doing it or if Jenny was, so.
Yes, it's just for the annual software for the jury management system for the clerk
Is-
and
So is there an amount on that one?
4,000.
4,000, okay. You okay with that, Kevin?
The company is CSI.
CSI? Huh, that's kind of funny.
What? I missed that.
The company name is CSI.
Oh. Waiting for motion.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, motion to approve the software license agreement with CSI for the amount of, excuse me, $4,000.
second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes. Thank you. Gary, maintenance.
Got here something.
Morning.
Morning.
A couple of weeks ago, I had a heat exchanger go bad on me here at the building, on one of the rooftop units upstairs. And it was kind of like an emergency spending I had to do. I mean, we had some really seriously cold weather that day, that whole entire week, actually. And I just couldn't wait around to the next staff meeting. So I called Maury's up for a price on heat exchanger, and it was $2,815. I called ICE, well, Industrial Contracting Engineering, and theirs was $3,500 for it. So, which was quite a bit more.
Mhm.
So I called Maury's back right away and said, get it ordered and get it done now, because the weather was extremely cold. So we couldn't wait. So I had to do it. And that was $2,815. I'm asking for that approval.
I make a motion to approve the payment to J.L. Maury in the amount of $2,815 for repair of the rooftop unit.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the same. Okay, thanks, Gary.
Thank you.
I'm sure most of the people in the building appreciate it too. Up next is Aaron, Highway.
Good morning.
Morning.
We invited 3 quotes, received 2 for a 3,500 chassis upfitted with a dump body, 3-sided universal patch truck, work truck. That amount, the lowest bidder was City Chevrolet, outfitted with W.A. Jones body at $73,965. This was
Do
a,
you mean Kelly?
No, you mean
yep,
You
yeah.
said city.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, the other
Kelly
one,
was right, yeah.
Kelly Chevrolet. This was a planned purchase for 26. We do have it appropriated. I ask that you approve it and move forward so we can get it ordered.
Motion to approve the purchase of a 2026 Chevy 3500 from Kelly Chevrolet, $73,965.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, the same.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Same.
Aaron, the W.A. Jones.
It's all inclusive package is the way we bid it. That $72,965 is one price for both items.
But you need a signature on this one, even though it's included in the price on
No,
this one.
it's just one payment.
Just the
Kelly
front one.
Chevrolet.
Thank you.
Okay, I gave you all, we received proposals from Anco Concrete Rising. They do our bridge maintenance within the county. There are 14 proposals in the large packet in front of you. It includes work on 23 of our bridges and mowing throughout the year, totaling $78,279. We have funds in 1135 bridge maintenance to cover this work.
Okay.
Do you want me to talk about the other one too?
You might as well. I mean,
Okay.
probably
And then additionally, there is
same company.
a 2-page document that is for CL 128, which is a large culvert. It's a concrete culvert. That's why Anco did a proposal on it. And it is for $14,600. And we have funds under 1135 subcontractors for that work.
So that's not included with the ANCO, correct?
They're
Including 79,000?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's separate.
they're the same
because
company, but it's
Right.
different projects.
So it's separate.
It's separate funds.
What's the big fence for in the picture? That to keep people from paddling through it?
Or animals, you never know.
Keep a car from getting downstream.
Looks like something I would do to keep my animals from going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I make a motion to approve the ANCO maintenance proposal for $78,279. And also the proposal for a small concrete structure, also from ANCO for $14,600.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes.
Will you sign all those?
Yeah, I can.
Thanks.
Already did bills. Up next is Parks, Mary. Jason's making sure you didn't fall back there.
So I sent you a link to our annual report. It is on our website. And we have paper copies at our office, and the auditor's office has a copy of but I thought I'd do a presentation. All right. All right, so 2025, some numbers, some interesting numbers we picked out. Our disc golf course at Delt, we have an app called UDisc that golfers can use to keep track of their score. So according to UDisc, they took 4,913,903 steps. And that's only the ones that use the app. We figure only probably half of them use the app. So it's probably double that many, which is over 2,100 miles. We had at least 8,324 people attend our programs and events. It's very hard to count people. So this is we know it's more than that. This is as close as we could get counting. Pine Knob is now 275 acres after we added 22 acres of new Tetrick property. We sold 972 bags of kettle corn at Maple Syrup Days. We had 1,761 people, archers, pay to use the archery course. There were probably some that used it that didn't pay. We rented facilities 268 times. Emily made 3,097 maple suckers that sold out very early Sunday morning of Syrup Days. And we had 540,803 views on Facebook. Pine Knob Park was voted number 1 best park in Indiana in Midwestern Traveler magazine. So that was an honor. Aside from normal maintenance, cleaning, mowing, fixing stuff, repairing trails and clearing brush off trails and everything the guys do, some of the major improvements, recited the office at Dallas, prescribed burns at all of our parks pretty much. They resurfaced half the trail at Delt Church Park, including adding a section to finish the loop for the Trail of Lights. planted flowers at David Rogers. We installed a mountain bike trail at Duff Memorial. Resited the nature center, and then at Pine Knob Park, we added the 22 acres, like I said, and they put in a new primitive trail up there and repaired the restrooms.
I think you should have done a thing on how many feet of extension cord you had to use.
Over 2 miles of extension cords, yes. For our events, our biggest event is Syrup Days. The South Milford Lions Club served 2,948 breakfasts using 43 gallons of syrup. The Convention and Visitors Bureau has a subscription to Placer AI, which uses cell phone data to count how many people are in a certain location during a certain period of time. So according to Placer AI, we had over 6,100 people come to Syrup Days over those 2 days.
It's amazing that less than half ate breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They claim to be over 80% accurate in LaGrange County with the Amish population. I'm not sure how,
Yeah.
but Syrup Days, we don't get a lot of Amish, so it should be pretty accurate. Our second biggest event was Trail of Lights, and I would like to publicly thank all of our sponsors. We had amazing community support. We raised $29,275 just in sponsorships for the event. We had over 2,100 visitors. Wow. Some of our other events, our next biggest one is our Not So Spooky Trail. And I think all the numbers for that are in the actual report if you want to look at that.
The Christmas trail lights, do you think that was an increase over last year, or is that?
Actually, we were a little disappointed in the numbers. I think last year we figured around 3,000, and last year we were only open 4 nights, and this year we were open 9 nights. So the very last night was super, super busy. The other nights were kind of slow.
That was kind of like the warmest.
It was 40
night,
degrees and really nice. Some of the other one night it was like 9 degrees. So then we had other smaller programs, several walking clubs, our day camps, and swim lessons. We had free swim lessons this past summer because we had received a grant from the Indiana Department of Health. So they all went well. There's just numbers for the past 5 years. They've been going up, of course, COVID in 21 still, but our numbers were down a little bit this year. Hopefully we have a new event planner. Jen Martin started in January, so we're hoping that she's gonna do some great things. There's our financials. I'm not going to read over all of those. And again, all of these are in the actual report. For this year, overall, our plans are to introduce more classes. Like I said, Jen started and she's already planning all kind of stuff. Continue to improve our facilities. A lot of our infrastructure is aging, so constantly improving stuff. Increase the attendance. Jen is working on expanding the summer camp and just continue. So that is, and I would like to thank you for your support. It's very appreciated.
Well, thank you, Mary.
Yep.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. I know the public really enjoys the parks.
Yeah. It's a good deal.
All right. Accounts payable.
Is anything outstanding? Motion to approve accounts payable vouchers.
Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes. Minutes from January 20th of 2026.
Motion to approve minutes.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then the memoranda from January 28th, 2026.
Motion to approve memorandum from January 28th, 26.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Okay, motion passes. Anything else? Is that it?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Yeah.